You're not following Snake on Twitter and not liking his posts, OMG.
Shut up! You thought. Yeah, you guessed it. Your boy's now following Snake on Twitter. Now you can't say anything, huh, guys, okay? So let's go ahead and get right into the video, guys. Where's the intro at? Yeah, now, as you can see, I'm following Snake on Twitter now, guys, and it's a little bit different with my background. It's because I'm at home right now, so the background's a little bit different. But this video, as you can tell by the title, is about the new PvP idea that Snake has. It's a completely new idea that he has. I'm not thinking that it's going to be canon whatsoever. I think it's going to be something similar to Turn of Power, but it's also going to be different in its own sense because it's Snake working on it. So let's go ahead and get right into the video. If you look right here, this is the only tweet we'll be deciphering, guys. Look, Snake World says, my new PvP idea is just a free-for-all battle arena, basically the Tournament of Power, now that I'm thinking about it. Except, players enter any time, so it's like a battle arena. Also, random maps for it too. Now, if you look at this, guys, I'm thinking, Snake's finna make a whole Tournament of Power, but player versus player. Now, what if this was actually like the same Tournament of Power, but it's player versus player, in which we enter like a lobby and everything, and we do that? Or, if not that, what if it's like a matchmaking system like the 1v1 battles and the 2v2 battles, but we enter with groups, and we can enter at any point, enter any group, and the group gets entered into the tournament, and the longer you stay alive, the more money you get out of it. So once you die, you get quite a bit of Zenny or quite a bit of EXP. I think that would be pretty cool for him to do, but guys, for this, I'm gonna be deciphering what his tweet is saying. He says, my new PvP idea is just a free-for-all battle. So, it's brand new. That means he has been taking some time to come up with it. He just wanted to announce it here, which he announced literally on the 29th, like almost 5 days ago, I think. But when you look at it, he says, it's a free-for-all battle, just a free-for-all battle arena. If it's a battle arena, that means it's going to be head-to-head combat, player versus player completely. But it's also including the fact that because it's free-for-all battle arena, the battle arena is the important part, not the free-for-all. If it's free-for-all, that means there's no teams. If it's battle arena, that means it just keeps going. It's not going to stop. A battle arena is like a battlegrounds game on Roblox. If you've seen battlegrounds games on Roblox, they just keep going. They don't stop. You keep fighting until you lose, and then you enter again and you keep fighting. Similar to those Naruto games on Roblox, I think it's going to be like that, in which you go in with your character, you keep fighting, and once you die, you're dead, you're done, you can re-enter later. Now, what I think is going to happen, I think, of course, it's never going to end. So that means anybody can enter at any point. So it's basically like a Tournament of Power, so he might be using the Tournament of Power arena at first, but of course, it's going to have random maps. So when it comes to the random maps, I think it's going to be, of course, the whole, maybe like similar to Dragon Ball Fighters or Fighter Z in how you can select different maps. I think it's going to be like that, in which he's going to have his builder make different maps, and then we all fight in those, and then it changes once like there's a victor or something like that. So maybe if all players are eliminated but one, the map changes. Or if you get eliminated, you get your money and your Zenny, and then you can get back into the fight. The map randomly changes every interval of time, so maybe like every 10 minutes it changes, every 5 minutes, every 15 minutes, or maybe every 20. It all depends on what Snake thinks, but what I think it's going to be, of course it's a battle arena, so that means it's going to be a battle round. If you die, you can get back in easily. But he's still thinking about it. The Tournament of Power, now he's thinking about it, it's basically like that. So that means it's going to be a head-to-head combat with a lot of people in it. A Tournament of Power has has 11 universes in it for what I know, and I think 10 per universe, so about 110 people fighting. Roughly 100 to 110 people fighting is what I think it's going to be. So it's a lot of people fighting already. But if you look at this, guys, he's talking about how he thinks that it's going to be Tournament of Power. It's basically a Tournament of Power. So that means we might be able to fight not just players, but possibly if you wanted to. But because it's PvP, it's not going to happen. But if you wanted to, it's possible they could make it so we fight NPCs as well. So we could fight an upgraded version of Topo, in which he actually has the God Hakai. I might be making a video on that soon, guys. Keep that in mind. Also, it could mean that we're doing a free-for-all battle, so that means we're not going to be in teams with anyone. But that means if there were NPCs in it, although I doubt it, Jiren could be fighting Topo, Vegeta could be fighting Goku, all that jazz. That would be pretty freaking sick. I'd be so down to see Hit versus Piccolo because the two of them get compared so much because they look so alike. But that'd be pretty sick. Well, also, if you look at the, except players can enter at any time, so it's like a battle arena. He clearly defines what it is. It's a battle arena, like a battlegrounds. You enter at any point, similar to Elemental Battlegrounds, Naruto Battlegrounds, the one by Fryaza, the one by Robot Mega as well. The two of them made their own Naruto Battlegrounds. You can probably play them. They're easy to find on the Roblox pages. But it's similar to that, so that means it's going to be where if you get eliminated, of course you can get back in. But if you don't get eliminated and you last for a long time, you're most likely going to get better rewards compared to everyone else. Everyone else is most likely going to get, hey, 10, like 1,000 zenny, 10 to 1,000 zenny, I'd assume. And then if you keep winning, you keep going, once you get eliminated or die, you'd probably get a lot more than them because you spent a lot more time alive working on this and everything, all that jazz, working on getting that EXP, getting that money and everything. I think it'd be pretty freaking sick if he made this like a battlegrounds arena where you can enter again at any point. But the only issue I could see is that you'd have to enter universe, and then like in the universe, it'd be you versus, like, let's say there's like 15 other people. It'd be 16 people fighting together. Then if you get eliminated, if someone leaves, would someone who tried to enter get into that universe? So it'd be 16 again, and then he'd be in the fight? Or would it be if you lose, you'd be kicked out, and then you have to re-enter again through the lobby? So I think it's going to work like two options. You get into the lobby, of course, like the World Martial Arts Tournament in the game, and then you get put into a match, and then once you win the match or lose the match, you get kicked out of the match, and you go back to the lobby. It's either going to be like that, where you end up going back to the lobby, or it is going to be like this, where you go into the lobby, you enter the fight, and then if you die, you're still in the lobby, you're still in the same universe, you're still in the fighting universe, you're still going to be there, and then you respawn after a couple of seconds, like 15 to 25 seconds, and once you respawn, you're back into the fighting arena, and if you leave, you go back to the lobby, or you just leave in general. You can choose to leave, whatever. I think it would be pretty sick for him to do the second option, because that would allow for a lot more ways to gain money in game, and I know a lot of people want to gain money fast. The best way to gain money, in my opinion, would be to just do 1v1s or 2v2s. 2v2s, I think, give a lot more money. 2v2s are a good idea if you have someone OP and you're OP. That's a good idea if you're OP level, but if you're low level, just kill mobs. But I think this would be a good way for low levels to gain a lot of money, because all you got to do is literally kill someone. You could steal somebody's kill by super rushing them or dragon fisting them, super dragon fisting them, or Neo Wolfang Fist. All that stuff, like kick barrage and everything. Those moves will allow you to steal kills pretty easily. You just got to take the kill. You get the kill, you get the easy EXP, guys, okay? That's all you need. The easy EXP from this is like, there's so much you can get from this. I think what Snake could do, which is what he's probably going to do, make it a battleground so you respawn at any point. It's a free-for-all, so nobody can team, but you can probably team with someone by saying, hey, team, whatever. It's PvP, so that means it's player versus player. There's most likely not going to be any NPCs, although if there were, that would be pretty sick. I'd be so down to fight Topo again, except a more OP version, because the current version's pretty weak. And then also he says it's going to be like the Tournament of Power, so it's probably going to have that map in it, as well as the World Martial Arts Tournament, Cell Games Arena, probably some sort of like desert map or like hill map or Namek map and everything like that, space map, future map, Earth map, all that jazz. And then also he's saying he's still thinking about it, so it's going to take a while to come out, guys. I think it could be coming out probably late February to early March is what I'm thinking, but it probably come out maybe late March. March is probably the month it's coming out. If it's coming out in February, I'd be genuinely surprised, and I would be so down to record videos on that. That'd be so much fun. Then he also says accept players enter at any time, so that means it's going to be quite a bit of a large server, guys. I think he's going to make it a PvP Battlegrounds arena, so if you die, you can enter again. You don't get kicked out of the place, but if you die, you can respawn at any time. So players can enter at any time, so it's like a battle arena. So it's going to be a constant fight, everybody. That might be a lag fest for some of you, but for most of you, it most likely isn't, because Final Stand doesn't lag too much. Although in the future, it's probably going to end up lagging because of the amount of stuff he's doing. But if you look at it, accept players, enter at any time. I think if this is true, of course, the player limit to the server isn't going to be 15. It probably is going to end up being maybe 15 to 30. I think 30 is probably the max he'd make it, because 30 is quite a big number. If he made it somewhere around 50, I would be surprised, because I don't think that's physically possible for Final Stand to run 50 players in one server like that. I think currently the server max is like 20s, in the 20s or 30s or something like that. Really, really low. Pretty sure it's like 26, but it's really, really low in the player servers. So it's most likely not going to happen and everything like that, because Snake wouldn't spend time trying to update it like that. I don't think trying to fix the lag in this PvP arena idea would be a good idea, but it all depends on Snake. So again, guys, it's going to be a PvP battleground, free for all. People can enter again. So if you die, you can enter back in the match. You don't get kicked out. And then you can't team with anybody since it's a free-for-all. And I think what's going to happen is if you kill somebody, you don't get anything from it, but once you die, you get the experience and everything that you got from killing people. Although Snake most likely would make it so once you kill someone, you get the Zenny and the EXP and everything. Although I think it'd be better to get everything once you die. That way you can just stay in the match until you die. That way it's a lot more time-consuming for players to play. That would raise his stats, so a lot more people play it for a longer time. Or people just let themselves die, so people get easy EXP and stuff like that. But they wouldn't get it instantly until they let themselves die. And they can't get it unless if they leave, because if they leave, they're not going to get the XP. That way Snake gets a little bit longer for people to play this game. But guys, this video is going to be ending now. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you're new, go ahead and leave a subscription, guys. Smash that sub button. Also, leave a like on the video. I would appreciate it if you did, guys. It really does help me. We're trying to get 6,000 subscribers before the end of February, and we're almost halfway there, guys. We're almost to 5,500 subs, so let's go ahead and try to get it, everybody. Also, guys, if you're new, go ahead and cop my merch. The link is down below. Join my Discord chat and my Roblox group. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Till then, it's been your boy Roball. I'm signing out now, and I'll try to see you guys tomorrow. Peace.